Hey everyone, my name is Zach Brady. I'm a field engineer here at Rancher Government. Today I'm joined by Jacob Blaine Christian, who is our Director of Product Engineering here at Rancher Government. Today we'll be demonstrating Rancher Government Carbide's ability to create, provision, and deploy clusters in the classified cloud regions. Rancher Government and Jacob have been working to enhance Rancher's capability by enabling provisioning in the classified cloud regions, representing full feature parity with Rancher when deployed in the commercial cloud regions. We're here today to show off the progress, and I will hand it over to Jacob to do that for us.
Hi, this is Jacob. You can see I've already got a rancher stood up, and I'll let you in on basically some secrets on what it took to do it. And you can see it's not all that much of a deviation from standard rancher install, right? So I've pointed my Helm at rancher stable, which currently is 279, and I've essentially just got a couple of overrides, and I've set my domain in there for Let's Encrypt to set up for me. All right. So, other than that, let's jump into creating a cluster. So, baseline, we're set up. We've got no cloud credentials, and we're just going to jump into creating a cluster. We're going to pick Amazon EC2. This is currently where we're supporting what we're focusing on. This branding may or may not look different, but it's the standard Amazon EC2 driver on the back end. There's no real change there. And then we're presented with the credential creation screen. That's got like a little twist to it. So, we're going to give it a name, and we want to pick a region that it's in. And because I'm deployed in US West 2, that's what I'm going to pick. But if you were in a classified region, you'd pick, obviously one of these two. Or if you're in Gov, you would pick one of these. So US West 2, and then I click the slider that disables the access key and private key. So yes, what this does is helps us create a credential that doesn't have any of that identifying information, and we're going to then be relying on the instance profile, aka the assumed role that the EC2 node will have been provisioned with. And you can see that validated correctly. And now we're going to create the cluster. So I'm just going to call it demo, and I'm going to do a little trick here. I'm going to create a control plane group, give it 3, make sure they're not workers, and then I'm going to create a worker group. And I'm going to make sure that those are only workers, and I'm going to scale that initially down to 0. And you know what? Why not? Let's just pick a different subnet. Actually, you know what? Let's leave it at A. I think it's always an A. And other than that, we are going to be using the defaults. So let's get that going. Oh, we don't have any workers. Okay, oh, that's right. It wants some workers. Let's do 1. Give you 1 worker or 2. Now it's happy. Yeah, we click create, and it started going. And so you can't really see a whole lot going on in the cluster right now, but you can see it's got some nodes that it's going to attempt to provision on the back end. While that's going, why don't we head over to the local cluster and take a look at that cloud credential that we created. And the reason that we're going to want to see it is because just to point out that this is the same kind of credential that would be used and could be leveraged in a fully automated deployment, whether you're using Terraform or Ansible. It's just a cloud credential like it was before, with a very, very small twist, right? And this will work with cloud template or cluster templates, and this will work with what was the other one, Zach?
Fleet deployment.
Fleet deployment. Yeah, that was the other one I was trying to remember. I don't use Fleet all that much, but that's me. So let's do edit YAML because we want to see the view, right? And so you can see we don't have any of the principal values here. We've got the region, and that's just the encoded region, and we've got this this little special annotation that our changes look for. And that's really pretty much it. So now we're gonna have to wait for that cluster to come up. Oh, this is really funny. So we wanted to start the recording here and show you that the worker nodes came up, and they just came up. So we'll go in and we'll expand that worker pool because it's not my AWS bill. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go into demo. Let's wait. Am I in the right thing? I think I want to edit this config. Is that? Yeah, that's what I want to do. And so we've got that wizard and it's using our cloud credential just like before. And I'm going to go into the worker pool and I'm going to ramp that up to 5. Why not? Let's do 5. I like 5. And, you know, these should spin up quite quickly. And so we can click into demo here. We can see those starting to come up with their existing 2 nodes. And I think we can also go into the cluster explorer view and see what's going on there. So we've got our active nodes. We don't have anything else yet because nothing else is reported. We've got our control plane nodes, which are appropriately labeled, like, hey, don't tread on me. And yeah, let's go back to that cluster management view and wait for those nodes to come up.
And Jacob, the really awesome thing here is that allowing users to edit the configuration and have fully managed nodes inside of Rancher. As you see, you just scaled up your nodes, but you can also say upgrade the Kubernetes version and interface on the classified clouds the exact same you interface with on the commercial clouds.
Indeed, if we had a 279 version upgrade 2 or 27 series version upgrade 2, I would want to demonstrate that as well. But unfortunately, that's not here at the moment. But this will definitely be something that'll be landing for well, 279 as like a probably an experimental feature, and then we're going to want to get that worked into the 28 series of Rancher Carbide that we essentially our branded version of Rancher. So exciting! I love watching these things just go. Like, it seems silly. I love to watch my clusters just. Oh, I hit a couple of things, and now they came up, and look at that. There they are.
Now you have 5 nodes ready for
Yep.
workloads.
Let's go into the demo cluster, and then we've got our worker nodes. Oh, look at that. You can even see the agent upgrader has made a pass and pinned them, right? And this is something that's happens to be leveraging some other code that I wrote when I was in the RKE2 team. Or no, before RKE2 even existed. I wrote this for K3OS. And that's the system upgrade controller, which is leveraged by Rancher to manage upgrades for you. That's all I had.
Awesome. Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate you running me through this and working on this effort.
Happy to do it.
Thank you, everyone.